Begin with this.
Microphone check, sound check, video quality check. Good evening, my lovely fans. I am beside Caesar Chandiga at this arena. We are gracing the function. The 48-man double life comp here at LUKIE's arena is in progression with this round of 16 match between the two prime shooters, teammates, Farouq Mutumba versus John Simu Farouq. The match is currently 2-0 in favor of Farouq Mutumba. Yes, these two moved all the way from Mitiana, from Prime Shooters, and Farouq Mutumba is actually donning the t-shirt that is written on Prime Shooters Pool Club. He attempts to open the red that is frozen, and behind the red, the yellow, that is top cushion, but unfortunately he hasn't. And besides me is Ian Kaziwe, who is with me here. Maybe I would like him to say hi to you, dear fans. Yes, Ian Kaziwe, abalabi bange baagala obabuuzeeko ssebo.
Anaye abalabi ba satellite media tubeeyanza mwebale kuwagira bulungi, mwebale kusupportinga, mutterako ne ku ssente. Enamba y'essimu sooka ogisome detective.
Enamba y'essimu eri 0759 naye ate Ian njagala okwebaza okuba nti musobodde okuyitako wano ku arena awali tournament y'aba village players. Ekigambo kye bakozesa kigambo kya kikolomongo, naye nze ekigambo ekyo ndaba nga si kirungi. Njagala nnyo okubayita nti oba average oba abasambira mu second division. Abasambi bano abasinga ere tubayita bikolomongo, naye nabo bali mu national team, era n'abasambi betulabako kati basambira prime shooters bombi bali mu Mityana era basamba league. Kirungi nnyo okubayita ekikolomongo.
Ekikolomongo si kigambo kibi, ekikolomongo kigambo
kubanga naawe kenyini oli mu kwesekerera. Ekigambo kikusanyusiza naawe.
Ekikolomongo kigambo kisesa naye nga kigambo kya Luganda. Average players kigambo kya Luzungu.
Tetusobola kufunayo kigambo kirala kye tusobola kuyita abasambi bano naddala abatali ba top 8 mu basiidi.
Ebigambo ebye twalikozesezza okubanga tudescribing abantu bano eba sentence number kati ate abantu abasinga kireka obudde bwe batalina constructing eyo sentence ati bwe kusalawo ku tournament egiyita ekikolomongo.
Sentence yali badde nga ki kuba n'ekigambo kikolomongo kigambo kiwanvu nnyo. Olowooza sentence kyeyo tusobola okugitematema ne tufunamu abasambi bano.
Sentence yetaaga okuwa obudde. Sentence yetaaga okuwa obudde.
Esebo kakati abasambi bano omupiira guli 2-0. Olowooza ani agenda okuwangula? Baresinga to 5.
Ani akulembedde?
Farouq Mutumba akulembedde, John Simu talinayo goolo.
Farouq Mutumba oyo azanya bulungi naye nono omwana naye era ateeba bulungi kati naye nga Farouq yalina apahandi okubanga yawangula reese eno naye nga ne gwazanya si mubi.
Nakati njagala okoola abawagizi n'abalabi n'abasambi ba pool. Tulinayo tournament Entebbe ku kifo kye bayita pool garage. Bayite bakoowole ng'ennaku z'omwezi 4 omuwanguzi wa kutwala emitwalo 8, owokubiri emitwalo 4, bwe bityo ebirabo bwe bigenda nga bikendera mu kitundu ekyamakati oba kye twaliise half. Abantu bakoowole bajje bajjumbire babeereyo.
Banaye abawagizi baffe bonna n'abalabi ba satellite media n'abawagizi ba pool n'abateekamu ssente ennaku z'omwezi nga 4 tuli kubayita ku pool garage ku bitala by'enkumba. Awo bwe tugenda okuba nga tukyangira akazannyo mujja ne mutuwagira.
Era obategeeze nti ng'ennaku z'omwezi 10 ne 11 waliyo season ey'okubiri. Of course season esooka gwe wagitwala ku Irish Bar. Era nabo bategeeze nti tujja kubeerawo n'omuceezo ogw'okuteebe. Yes.
Era wetuva ku pool garage ku bitala by'enkumba era tuddayo eri nzira y'okudefendinga tournament yange ey'oku Irish.
Sebo weeyagalidde Entebbe. Tweyanza nnyo mwami Ian naye John Simu wuyo aleeseyeemu. Twagala okubeebaza mwenna abali ku satellite media. Thank you for tuning in. You are all welcome. The match is a race to 5. It is a round of 16. We are having here the two contestants, that is John Simogerere and Farouq Mutumba. The two teammates from Prime Shooters all the way from Mitiana are taking on each other. We want to thank you for having been here with us. Yes, on a Sunday evening amidst the battle, the derby between Arsenal and Chelsea, you are giving us company. I believe that when that match ends, or even at halftime, we shall be having many and many viewers joining us. What we can do for this stream, just keep liking it and of course sharing the live so that our friends may get notified and get into the know that we are here. John Simogerere on the break, breaks big and puts a ball on the break. That is a yellow, and he's now contemplating closing the table, maybe on the reds. Potting bottom left, he's aiming. Yes, he pots, but unfortunately scratches. He wanted a draw shot to open that red that is closest to another yellow near the left middle. Unfortunately, he has scratched. Shortly, I will be bringing you Caesar Chandiga to say hi to you. He is close to me. Kauma Isaac says, my champion Chandiga. Yes, he's besides me, and at the opportune time he will be saying hi to you, our dear viewers. And then I can see in the comment section there is Guocharia Sara saying, where is Herbert? Herbert Mukisa is just beside LUKIE and his game will be coming to you shortly live on this very channel. Just stay tuned. Herbert Mukisa is already going to play for the round of 8 on one live chat. And another player that is still in, a young sensation, is Asiku Junior, who will be playing Farouq Mutumba. Farouq Mutumba is currently playing with us. Playing on this very table. Omara has defeated Makutang in the round of 16 to proceed to the round of 8. Caleb Muhire, Yahaya Mpindi, Bebe, and Omara are the 4 players that are in the round of 8 on the second life. And in life 1, we have Dembaba, who won Asiku. We have Dangote is in round of 8, and then Misambwa is also in the round of 8. There is another match between Omara and Makutang that will be coming to you shortly. Mubiru Dan versus Lutayaman will be also coming to you shortly. And then Habat versus Kabira, that match will also be live. Dangote versus Klaus, Mubiru versus Sam Hos. I am reading either live. Dembaba versus Mosai. That match is being played currently as Farouq Mutumba brings a third one in a rest 5. He needs only 2, and now John Simu has to up his game because he is trailing by 3 frames to 1. Powerful break. Unfortunately, there is a foul. As you can see, action is on 4 other tables, actually 3 other tables, with this one that we have our camera on being the 4th table. John Simu is slowly taking on his reds. I believe the movement of cue ball is not fancied enough. He now contemplates playing that red that is closest to the left needle. If he plays it with the left spin, then he will be having cue ball bounce off cushion in the leftward motion. That is if he applies the right spin and the right power. He played to open, but again cue ball is very close to the red. There is a little bit of problem here now. Johnson contemplating potting the red that is top to top left corner pocket. He aims 1, 2, 3. He pots, targeted very well and accurate. Now this is a challenge. How can he manipulate cue ball? Because he would have manipulated with some lower left spin to pot this red that is closest to the pocket. But again, cue ball will be positioned for the potting of the same ball. Now look at this. He had gotten cue ball maybe for a bank, but here he is with a miss. Farouq Mutumba now with his notes being revisited, checking how he can either have a snooker for once and one more time. Abaganda bagamba tota chirenga tonna chikenenya ndusu katulabe. He may decide to go for the game, but I believe right now he has decided to go for a snooker. Unfortunately, the table is very welcoming. The table has welcomed the ball that he had intended to park at the top right corner pocket. Now he has again to contemplate another way to have himself recover with a better shot. There he goes with a better shot. Now the position of the cue ball, though on the left rail, he can decide to pot either the two yellows that are bottom or pot the yellow that is closest to the cue ball. If he pots it, then cue ball will be positioned for the potting of the next yellows into the bottom right corner pocket. That is perfect cue showing and better use of brains. Farouq Mutumba, who is leading by 3 frames to 1, now aims to pot one yellow. Yes, is he potting the rest? Maybe is a formality. This position, Little One, I believe, may not finish this because Little One is one of the average players at King's Sport. Even Uncle Medis is better than my Little One. I am not derogatory, but I am, of course, speaking on behalf of many fans, on behalf of Katwalo, in behalf of Jagwe Clinton. Farouq Mutumba 4, Ashraf John Sim, I beg your pardon, is on 1. With you, dear fans who are here, I don't want to believe that you are watching the game between Arsenal versus Chelsea at the Emirates Stadium, but I want to give you the updates. The match is currently 1-0 in favor of Arsenal. Saliba in the 21st minute. I am not very much sure how these two, Saliba and Magalhaes, had each other assist, because it is Magalhaes who gave an assist to Saliba. It is very rare for defenders to give themselves an assist, but this has happened. And of course, the match is in the 43rd minute. Back to our match. John Sim playing the yellows. Pots to the bottom right corner pocket with power. Cue ball bouncing off and in space. He can now ably pot all of his yellows just because he has sight of them, apart from only one that is top shot cushion. He wanted to manipulate cue ball to have the yellow that is on the top rail potted, but cue ball hasn't moved backwards after the bounce. Now he will need a recovery shot here. Unless he is going for a try, it would be a trial if it was caught. He pots it with ease. I think from my angle, I wasn't in a position to see that he had sight of the yellow. Right now, he is again contemplating having another recovery shot because cue ball can't allow the potting of the yellow that is ahead near the bottom left corner pocket. He will now need a recovery shot, and that shot must be a perfect one, not to allow cue ball move anyhow to any position. He is now potting one of the yellows that is nearest. Yes, he has potted, but the bounce of another has made it frozen on the short rail bottom of your screen. John Simu taking on his teammate of the prime shooters from Mitiana. These two are playing a league, and I have been reliably informed that the prime shooters are leading the table in Greater Mitiana. I want to thank Uncle Half London and manager and umpire Lukwago, is normally known as Uncle Lukwago, for the work they are doing in Mitiana. IBK, thank you for the support that you have always given. Off cushion to find his yellow. John Sim avoids a foul. May I request you that in the comment section kindly update us on whatever is happening in the world. You are free to send shout outs, you are free to send greetings, you are free to give us your prediction. Everything is welcome on this channel. That has been top-notch shooting and perfect use of the brains. This time not only the hands. John Simu brings a second for himself in frame number 6. And now Farouq Mutumba breaking frame number 7. The scores are 4-2 in favor of Farouq Mutumba. I beg your pardon, it is John Simu that is breaking frame number 7. They are racing to 5. Mutumba needs only 1. John Sim needs 3. Out of the 4 frames left. In the current match that we are watching, Farouq Mutumba has defeated John Simu by 5 frames to 2. Thank you for being a lovely audience. Yes, we are still bringing you non-stop action on this very channel. There is another match between Mukisa Herbert versus Kabila. Kindly check it out on this very channel. Thank you, dear lovely viewers. As we bring you another stream, kindly check another live that has just been started on this very YouTube channel. Of course, just as I said, it is between Mukisa Herbert and Kabila. They have just started. It is a race to 5.